going on, guys? War Child Warrior here. I had some dentist work done today. My face is numb, so I might be talking funny. Sorry about that. I just saw some video footage from some arrests that have been taking place in the last 24 hours up in Canada. Okay? There's, again, police officers completely abusing their fucking power. So there was a gentleman there in his truck. Some officers approached his truck, busted 3 windows out of his truck, dragged him out of his truck, and then proceeded to question him about his name, where he lived, where he's from, what he's doing there, why he came there, and yada, yada, yada. Okay? There's other video footage of a different incident. Police officers, again, arresting one of the organizers, one of the leaders of these protests that are happening up there. A female. She was arrested, taken into custody, and brought to the local jail there in Ottawa by police officers that are abusing their power, abusing their badge. That's right. They're arresting these people for protesting against a tyrannical government. So they're in trouble with the authorities, local law enforcement, for protesting against a tyrannical government infringing on their rights. Do you see what's happening here? They're being infringed, their rights are being taken away, then they protest that because they have no reason for taking their rights. And in protesting that, they're in further trouble with the law enforcement. You see, it's a big vicious cycle, a circle that doesn't end. The government's taking their rights away, they yell about it, and then they get in trouble with the government for the government taking their rights away. So that's essentially what is happening. What do you do in this situation? How do you combat a situation like that without being violent or being confrontational? In my opinion, these police officers, they need to take that badge off. They need to take those weapons on their belt, put all that stuff down on the ground. Their baton, their pepper spray, their this thing, the handcuffs, the silver bracelets, everything that they could use in a fight. Put all that stuff on the ground. They need to then maybe fucking knuckle up, Let's see what their chances are. No, they're not going to do that because they know that they would get their asses whooped. Yeah, they may have been trained, but so what? If you've been in enough street fights, if you've had enough fights and been hit in the face enough, if you've had any kind of training at all, even at a local gym, you can take on one of these punk-ass police officers. Just tell him to put all his shit down so it's an even, equal fight. They don't do that, though. They won't do that because then they're in danger of losing their paycheck. They're in danger of maybe possibly getting their asses whooped and having it filmed and put on, camera for the whole world to see that they're actually a fucking coward. And it's only because they carry those things on their belts that they are able to overcome and overpower. Isn't that the truth? These police officers are out of control. It makes me so angry just to watch these videos. I want to jump right through my phone and smack them around a little bit. That's what they need. That's what they deserve. What does a bully finally, when does he finally quit? When does he finally stop? When the victim finally stands up and smacks him back. right? That's when the bully goes, oh, okay, I think he's had enough, I'm done. He's fighting back. Well, these are bullies that need to be smacked around. They need us to fight back, to show them, to remind them, hey, you punk-ass pigs, you think you got it? You think you got it all because you got that stuff on your belt and you got that badge? Put all that shit down. Let's knuckle up. Just you and me. You know, let's go down one of these alleyways so your pride doesn't get hurt when you get your ass whooped. No? Yeah. These cops are punks. The fucking cops that arrested that woman, the leader, the organizer, yeah, those cops are punk-ass bitches. And I would say that shit to their face. And you know what they would do? They would fucking team up on me and slam me to the ground and arrest me and bring me to jail. They wouldn't put their shit down and knuckle up like a man and fight just me and him so I could bust his chops, fucking bust his lip open, make him bleed a little bit, humble him. They wouldn't do that. These cops are punks. They're little bitches. They need to be slapped around like some crack whores. Fucking smack them like a crack whore. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying I agree with violence against women. I don't at all. But they need to be smacked around, these fucking cops. They need to be slapped. Not even punched. Just smacked. Open hand. Like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Fuck these cops, dude. It makes me so mad to watch them doing this shit to these poor people up there in Canada. And these people are taking it. They are so compliant and polite and quiet. And they just go along. They just let themselves get arrested. And good on them. I'm not promoting violence. I'm not saying that that they should, I mean, I have my own personal feelings about it. But, good on them for being so decent about it. Because I have to say that I probably wouldn't be so decent about it. They would have to slam me down and spray me with mace and hit me with a baton. They would have to fucking gang up on me because I would fight back. And I would fucking fight back. And so I'm kind of glad that I'm not there in that situation because I'd probably already be in jail, which would be pointless. But I do not like that. And cops know it. They come after me because they know I ain't no bitch and I ain't no punk and I won't tolerate that shit. And that's why I have a bad rapport with them and I don't really give a fuck. Fuck them in the side of their necks. Sorry to say, not sorry. I'm just infuriated, man. I'm infuriated that these people that happen to be police officers, that they have agreed to turn against their own citizens because their boss has told them to do it. And they need a paycheck. Fuck your job and fuck your paycheck. What about morals, cops? What about morals? They can go home and sleep at night. That tells you everything that you need to know about them. If they can go home and sleep at night unbothered by the shit that they've done during the day, then you know what? That tells you everything you need to know about them and who they are. Judge a person by the character of their heart. Well, these cops are heartless. They have no morals. They don't feel bad or guilty about what they are doing. So you shouldn't feel bad or guilty about fighting back. And if some of these cops happen to, wind up in a really fucked up situation, I have to be careful. But like I said yesterday, I ain't shed no motherfucking tears for any motherfucking cops. And you know why? It's because of the video footage that I get to see, that we all get to see. And we all get to see how these motherfuckers really are. And you can't say, well, this is how they are on the job when they go home. I'm sure they turn all that off. And, they're decent. husbands and, fathers, and they just do this while they're at work. No. No, 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 no. If they are this way now during their job, imagine what they are doing when there's no cameras rolling, when they're at home behind their own walls. Imagine the relationship that they have with their wives and their kids. Fuck these cops, dude. And for those of you that happen to back the blue and think that cops are necessary and that are good, and you don't like my video and you're going to unsubscribe from me, well, I got 2 words for you. Guess what they are? If you want to be here and you believe that this is true and you think the same way I think, then I'm glad you're here, and I thank you for being here. I appreciate you more than you know, more than I can say verbally through a camera and words. It's here that it means something to me. Anyway, it's just more of the same. I just had to make this short little video and vent and let you know that I still think that they're wrong, no matter how much they say they're right and how much they arrest, how many people they arrest because they're right and we're wrong. That's right. In their mind, their attitude is they're arresting us because we're in the wrong. If we were in the right, to them, we wouldn't be even there doing this. So no matter what, in their mind, we're wrong. And no matter what, to me, they're wrong. They're never going to be right to me by doing this. And so it's always going to be a constant, no, you're right, no, you're wrong, no, right, wrong, whatever, back and forth, back and forth. But they're wrong. We are in the right. They're wrong for taking our rights away and then arresting us for fighting for our rights. All right, guys. It's Friday. Stay free. Stay safe. Keep God in your hearts. And do not comply. Resist this wherever and whenever you can. And that's how we win. Do not comply. Because, see, they want us to join their ranks. Or we die. That's it. Those are our choices from them. You join our ranks. You fall in line and join us to make our government bigger, our gang bigger. Or you get nothing and you die and we keep going. That's what their attitude is. So do not comply. Do not join their ranks. Stay safe. Stay free. Keep God in your heart for whatever that means for you. I'll be back and we'll talk more about the continuous ongoing bullshit. Day-to-day bullshit. War Child Warrior, out for now.